The iPhone 5 turned out to be a really good phone, and with the 5S, Apple's improving the 5 in several key areas. Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Pocket Now, and in this video we're going to unbox the iPhone 5S. Let's get to it. So the 5S versus the 5 improves upon three areas. One is biometric security, which really isn't an improvement, it's an addition. Number two is camera, and the camera on the previous generation, the 5, was getting a little bit behind, especially in low-light photography when compared to the Lumia 1020, the HTC One, even the Galaxy S4. And number three, speed. We've got a 64-bit chip in here, the first 64-bit chip in a smartphone. No one really asked for a 64-bit chip in the iPhone 5 because the 5 was already really fast, so we were really going to see some improvements in gaming here with the iPhone 5S. There's actually kind of a fourth area here, and I think it's going to be battery life. The battery inside the 5S is 10% bigger than the 5. Coupled with this 64-bit chip, I think you're going to see 10 to 20% battery life improvement. We're really not going to go in here. You know what's in here. We've got the EarPod headphones. They still have those. You've got the lightning connector. Let's take a look. This is the space gray version, and I'm really curious as to how it looks, how the fingerprint scanner looks on the front. So taking off the front or the back cover carefully. Really nice contrast here between the gray and the black. I was hesitant to get the black because last year's black really showed nicks here in the corner, but now we get a more kind of a lighter finish here than last year's model. So taking off the front, oh yeah, that's good stuff. Let's look at this fingerprint sensor here. So now the home button is no longer a curved divot, it's this little flat mark, and let's see how that feels. It feels like a home button. It really doesn't feel very much different than the curved home button that we've been used to for a really long time. Other than that, you'll notice that the camera sensor on the back is bigger. We've got the 5 on the left here to compare with, and you can see the actual little camera mechanism is larger to capture more light. We've got the two-tone flash, which is super cool. It can flash in 1,000 different combinations, so that depending on ambient light conditions, you might get a slightly warmer flash or a cooler flash. None of this really bright white flash thing that happens with all of these devices that have LED flashes. Apple finally did something about that problem. And really, beyond that, you don't get many differences between this and the last generation iPhone 5. Now, real quick, I just want to kind of use it for a minute to see if I can tell any difference in terms of speed. Again, the iPhone 5 is already a very fast phone, but let's just move around. Okay, that was pretty snappy, although on the iPhone 5 it's just as snappy. Again, really where the 64-bit processor is going to come into play here is with gaming, and when app developers update their apps, especially the graphic-intense games, to take advantage of 64-bit architecture. So that's the 5S. Handsome-looking phone, very similar to last year's. Can't wait to mess around with the fingerprint sensor and to take some pictures. We've got so much more coming up on the 5S. And drop us some questions if you have any while we're doing the unboxing process, getting it set up and testing it for the first time. If you like this video, please shoot us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. That's it for now.